Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back, and to everyone that is watching the video that are not subscribed to the channel. Welcome, you guys. This video is for our Divine Feminines, okay? And this is an energy check. To be a divine feminine, you do not have to be a female. You can be a male embodying the divine feminine energy. So make sure you guys take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye. Also, you guys, if you would like to purchase a personal reading or to donate to the channel or also to follow me on social media, all that information will be in the description box down below. So make sure you go ahead and click that arrow, and then it'll bring a drop down box and you'll be able to see all that information. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, you guys, so if you are new to the channel, the way the energy check goes is we first look into the mind of the divine feminine. We go into the heart, we go into the current situations, and then the action. And then also at the end of the reading, I do have some oracle cards that I've put as well. So let's get into it. And I do apologize for the sun. I've been trying to angle the camera in a certain way to where you guys don't get too much of the sun reflection, okay? So we have the number 8 for your first card, which is Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Ruling made in your favor. Don't give up. So with this being in your headspace, some situation that you're dealing with, you may feel as though there's injustice. You may feel an imbalance. And I feel like for some of you, you may be going through the fact that you feel like things are changing for the better. You feel as though, you may feel a lot less weighed down than you used to, okay? And I feel like when it comes to this Justice card, this is continue to have faith, continue to believe in what you desire. Not only is it that this is fight for you, fight for what you want, and don't give up. I feel like when it comes to a situation that you're dealing with, depending on what the situation was, and I'm going to be honest, it was kind of like there wasn't an equal give and take. It was kind of like you just lay down and let it happen. And I'm not saying like in that way of laying down, let it happen. It was kind of like you were being passive. You were being pushed over. So now it's time for you to be a little aggressive about what you want and fight for that and stand up for what you feel is right for you. Okay, so this is all going on in your headspace now. Like I said, this is like, to me, it's that new path, the opening of doors where you felt as though you were stuck before, but now it's kind of coming out of that mental entrapment, or it could be a victim mentality of how you feel either you were done wrong or things that weren't done in the favor of you, okay? So the next card we have here is the Knight of Raphael. This is someone that's romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective, okay? So it says, committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So with this card, especially being in your headspace, I feel like you're talking to a divine masculine energy in the 5D. For some of you, this is what's coming towards you. You can feel that, and that's why it's in your headspace. Because I feel like it kind of have you a little off balance. It makes you feel as though, like, okay, I felt this before. I felt like this situation was going to change before, and I'm feeling it again. So it's kind of that back and forth between, is it really coming? Yes or no? Like, I don't know. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. But with justice, you want justice from this situation. Someone could live on a distance from you. You could be separated from this person, or you could be in a relationship where things hasn't changed and you feel like, you're boggled down. I feel like this is the card to mean that things will be changing for you. And I feel like not only is it that someone's coming in with a commitment, and if you're not thinking of a relationship, it could definitely be at work or in a situation where you are unjust. It could do with court, where someone is gonna make a ruling in your favor, okay? And I do feel like when it comes to this Knight of Raphael, I think I've been calling this the Knight of Cups this whole time. I don't know, I just stopped. But it's the Knight of Raphael. I feel like whatever this is, or whoever this is, they come in more balanced. And you could feel their energy. I feel like you've been going back and forth between feeling their energy and your energy and trying to decide if what you're feeling is correct, or are you projecting your energy on to like the mindset of what you think of that person, okay? So the next card you do have here is the Ace of Raphael. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationship, deep and lasting spiritual insight. So this is the card to tell you to trust your insight. Trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling, because it's not there for no reason. I feel like you may be going through a time of things are starting to look up, okay? And you feel as though everything is looking up but this particular situation. And when you feel like this particular situation looks up, in the past it always was like it didn't completely come together. But I feel like things are starting to come together now, because you're moving forward, because you're getting out your own way. Not only is it that, with this card being in your mindset, I feel like this is that the Ace of Cups energy, the emotional fulfillment. But not only is it with a divine masculine counterpart, I feel like this is the divine masculine within yourself, which means as though not being shut off to your emotions, allowing yourself to feel how you want to feel without, dishonoring that or being embarrassed. And it's saying, feel those emotions, but don't think too logically about them. Okay? We have here number 3, which is the Empress. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So, you are the queen of all queens. Well, male or female, okay? It's just the energy. That's what you're embodying, that nurturing spirit, that abundant life. This is what's going on now. You're starting to think of ways of how to bring things together. You're starting to put forth plans. You could be making to-do lists, checking off as you go along the list. And if you're not writing it down, I feel like it's coming to you day by day by day in your head. And that's what's giving you that insight to move forward, to push forward. Because, like I said, you feel this connection coming together. So it's kind of that, the best way I could put it is, say you're moving out of a home. And you have, say you're moving from an apartment to a home, right? You have a certain X amount of days that you can be there till you can have to turn your keys over. You have to give things back that is for that apartment, right? So this is that energy, like, it's kind of like you're rushing, not rushing per se, but it's kind of like you're moving towards your better outcome. I hope I explained that pretty good. You're moving towards your better outcome. So it's like, in a way of saying, like, you're rushing to get everything done, to get everything squared away. So when this do come about, you'll be well prepared, okay? So on top of the Empress, you have here the Three of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Could be a card of being pregnant. I do feel like when it comes to a situation, it could just be giving birth to this connection. And not only that, it's announcements of happy joy. Someone could be proposing to you, um, proposing an offer of commitment here. And I definitely feel like when it comes together, like this is the type of energy, like you're looking forward to that. I can, be with someone and be happy, but not only is it that, is I can share this excitement with everyone else. And that's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling with your mindset. It's like you're looking to a better outcome. You're looking to better situations. So we go into your heart. You have the number 12, which is perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So this is kind of the card to me of the Hangman. Like, not only is it that, it reminds me of a fun maze with the mirrors where you have to like go through that maze, but only someone that will lead with their head first is going to continue to bump their head. I feel like you're the type that will just lead with your hands and be like, okay, I know that this is for me, but I can make that better. I can do this better. It's kind of like going within yourself and making yourself better. And it's giving me the energy kind of like of the Hangman in a way. But not only is it that, it's finding a way out of an obstacle, like I said, as I spoke of the maze. But at the same time, it's saying to honor the fact that you persevered through everything. Oh, that is so wild that I said the maze. Because it kind of looks like a carnival at the bottom. That's interesting. I feel like when it comes to you having this perspective, it could be the way of how you perceive things should be, or how things were going to work out. And by this being in your heart space, this is a way of you making that happen, but at the same time letting go of how you feel like it should happen. It's kind of in a way of saying, stay optimistic about what's going on. And that's the energy that you have right now in your heart, is being optimistic about, you don't know how things are going to come together, but you just know that they're going to come together. Okay? So we have here the King of Ariel. This is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Okay? Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely, which is very, very, very beautiful. I feel like when it comes to this situation, you could have been going through a financial issue where you didn't have enough, or you felt like you weren't progressing enough in life. And now that things are changing, you are starting to reap those benefits, and you are starting to see where you've came from to where you're going. And it's kind of like, I feel like in your heart, you just feel this lighthearted energy that the path you seek is directly in front of you, and you have nothing to worry about. Okay? We have here the Seven of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So, Seven of Michael. So, with that being in your heart, I just get this sense of energy that there's gonna be a time when you have people that are gonna be able to help you. It's kind of like earth angels are coming to you, and you don't even know how. It's like everyone, in a way of saying, everyone is on your side, and they're working with you to make this happen, to make your life be where you're supposed to be at, and bring you towards happiness. I feel like in the past you may have been a little down when it came to where you were at in life. it may have made you feel like, in a way, you were giving up. But only reason why you felt that way was because you had to sit in that energy for a moment to know how it feels to not have what you want so you can go get what you want, if that makes sense. I feel like this is the divine redirecting your path towards happiness. Okay? So we have here, as far as, your 3D space goes, your current, worldly life is, okay? You have here the Nine of Michael, and which is so interesting. You and the Divine Masculine got this same card. I believe in the same position as well. So you have here, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Release those feelings. Release the fact that what you want is not in front of you right now. And I say that in big, italicized, bold print, underline, red print, however you want to say it. It's not in front of you right now. That's the key word, right now. Because in divine timing, it will be in front of you. I feel like you're at that break of touching your success, or you've been touching it. You're about to be like literally in the middle of it. Okay, where everything left and right is gonna be coming towards you beautifully. Okay, so it's like, don't worry. It's not necessary. Leave the worry to the angels. Pray that they take the worry away. Because when it comes to this situation, you need to be clear-minded about what you're going into, work and love, okay? And not only that, focus on the best outcome. Because if you continue to focus on what could have, should have, would have, and all that, then you're going to go through a depression that this is not here. And not only is it that, it's going through those moments of you feel lack and loss. You don't want to feel that. You want to feel the greatest energy of all, and that's love. And that's love from the divine as well as yourself. Give to yourself. So the next card we go into here is the Three of Michaels. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So it could be, releasing people, places, or things, okay? Because this is a general message. I'm getting a few. It could be releasing a toxic relationship, okay? But ultimately, it's releasing that guilt you had on yourself from the past, that you could have done this, you could have done that. No. And just like I told the Divine Masculine, you're right where you're supposed to be right now. So don't worry about where you could be, where you should be. No. Continue to take it day by day, and it will get to where you want to be. But know that at this moment, you're right where you're supposed to be. And know that there's no one else like you. And no one else can walk your path but you, okay? So I feel like when it comes to this, release the past. Let the past be what the past is. You can't go back and change the past. But what you can do is work on the future. And you can do better in the future, okay? So the next card you have here is number 14, which is solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. The same card fell out for the Divine Masculine, but it fell in the Divine Masculine's mind. This fell in your 3D, okay? So this is currently what's going on with you right now. Solutions are coming left and right. You're getting these epiphanies. You're getting, these signs that you're on the right path. Pay attention to that. Because that's what's ultimately going to help you continue on. I feel like when it comes to these solutions, you need to forgive yourself for either things you feel like you haven't completed, to you can still complete them. No matter how old you are, how young you are, no matter where you're at in your life, you can still complete goals. So remember that no matter what, there's always a solution. You have to compromise sometimes. Sometimes you can't complete what you want to complete right then and there because at that moment it's not the time. But compromising to where you can complete something else and then come back to what you want to complete, okay? Have that self-control. Have that patience. You have patience this far, so don't give up. Forgive those, who you feel like you have a little regret with, but also do it in a loving and healing energy type way, okay? So the last cards are going to speak of the action, okay? What action are you taking? How are you going about this, right? You have here the Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Working together with others is a big thing for you. The Two of Gabriel is giving me that energy of, the twin flame soulmate connection here. Working together with someone. But not only is it that, it's working together with a divine, working together with your counterpart, working together with yourself. Within you, you have divine masculine, divine feminine. Balancing that out. I feel like this is the time for you to make bold decisions. Step out of your comfort zone and allow people to see who you truly are. Allow people to embrace your beauty, your glory. Like, let them basically saying glorify you. I don't know why that sentence was so hard, but it came out, okay? So I feel like when it comes to this situation, this is the energy of keep your vision. Push forward with your vision. Don't give up on your vision because it's coming too, okay? You have here number 16, which is change your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. See? I feel like this card speaks for itself. It's like we sit here, we can procrastinate all day long, but who's that going to help? No one. So make sure you continue to push forward. Procrastination is okay at times, as long as you get up out that procrastination. Depending on how long you've been in the procrastination, because I procrastinate myself too, okay, y'all? But it's, as long as you get out of that procrastination, as long as you embrace the opportunities that are coming forward towards you, this is the energy of, I was free all along. Wasn't nothing really holding me back but myself. Stepping out of one's own way. This is a new beginning. This is a death to the end of that. Feeling as though things are holding you back. Okay? You have here the Four of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. Allow those stressful situations to fall wayside. Say to yourself, it may have a hold on me now, but in my future, it will not have a hold on me at all. Because I'm destined to be great. I'm destined to do great. And I'm destined to help others. That's what you need to know. And that's how you need to feel here. I feel like when it comes to taking a break, because sometimes you have to take a break to really step back and look at what's going on. Step back and see that the things that are happening, it's ultimately because for some of us, we don't want to step out on the other side of fear. On the other side of fear is our greatest accomplishments. For some of us, stepping out of our comfort zone is scary, and that's okay. Then for others of us, procrastinating is just, sometimes we get in a slump, and that's normal, that's life. But it's not about what you're in, it's about how you come out of that slump. How do you persevere and get to where you need to be and want to be? Be aggressive. Put your foot down. Let people know that this is your life and you're going to do with your life what you want to do. And you're not going to let anyone stop you. Okay? So we have here the Two of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem. Find a compromise. Okay. So this could be that energy of, for some of you, it's not believing in yourself, fighting yourself. For others of you, it's going against the grain of a relationship where you feel like only your way and no way else. You got to understand that everyone else doesn't think the way you think or hasn't been through what you've been through. But if you share those experiences together, yes, that's great, that's beautiful. But at the same time, it's kind of like saying, take the situation for what it is. Take someone for who they are and appreciate them in that manner. Even though sometimes, we want people to be greater than what they are, and we know they can do greater than what they are. It's not up for us to see that. I mean, it's not up for us to make them do that. It's up for them to do it on their own. Just like with you and your situation. It's up to you to make these decisions and move forward on your own. No one else can do this for you but you. That's that energy right there, okay? But once you lay down those swords, once you lay down the fact that you always feeling like you have to, fight in a bad way or a manipulative way, then that's when things come together. You have here the number 1, which is the Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. You have it all within you. Believe. Push forward. Do what you have to do. And the last card you have here is number 15, which is Decisions. Divine Masculine also got this card too. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. We all go through self-confidence, okay? We all need it. And sometimes I feel like this self-confidence card comes out because either you're shielding the way you feel about something, but not realizing that what you're shielding yourself from is what's really hurting you, what's holding you back, what's causing you stress. That's why you need to speak up. That's why you need to say how you feel. Not only is it that, that's why you need to go after what you want. Because that's also what's causing you stress. Because you're not taking on that desire that you want and basically needing your life. It's like that adventure that you need to excite your life. That's what holds you back. So make that decision to jump out on a leap of faith. If it's in a relationship, if it's at work, if it's, with money, whatever it is for you, if it's with healing, it could be a lot of things that you can just take a leap of faith into and say, this is of my highest good. As long as it's of my highest good, I will do it. But if it's not, I know when to say no and I know when to back away. Okay? So for your oracle cards, you guys, when I say so many cards fell out, it is not even funny for your oracle cards. Okay? So we have here, ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. The angels is speaking to you, child. Let me tell you. You have vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest of abundance. You have daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. You have here travel. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. You have your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. I want to say after this, believe it. You have here connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the base for your personal power. You have your affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. And you got two more cards. You have children. Your connection with children is a part of your life purpose. That's like that teaching energy, okay? And you have here pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Not only is it saying child, but I feel like the birth to this situation, this connection to your life, the newfoundness will bring amazing blessings towards you in the world, okay? So you guys, this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And everyone, please make sure your bell notifications are turned on. I will see you guys in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.